All right, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and today I wanted to give y'all our first look at the brand new Fantastic Four First Steps uniform for my guy Johnny. And I gotta say, off rip, I do not like how this uniform looks. I think it's one of the ugliest uniforms he has ever gotten. And I'm also looking at this and looking at the key art, and it looks like they gave a whole swap-a-roo here because this guy has no muscle on him. The face looks completely different. Right? If you look at the freaking key art and you look at the in-game model, it looks like two different people. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, the visuals usually, like when it comes to these uniforms, they do a good job. I think this is one of the worst looking uniforms you've ever gotten. You look at this one and I think it looks absolutely amazing. You look at this one, I think it looks amazing as well. My bad, not didn't mean to go to Colossus there, but like you go back to all of his uniforms and I think pretty much all of them, even the base for the guy looks better than this fantastic sweater. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just nitpicking, but when it comes to Marvel Future Fight uniforms, they're usually very good to look at, and I think this is one of those ones where, you know, it's the visuals just not there. Anyways, I did test him out a little bit though, and he does seem like he has gotten better. Now, is it enough for me to tier for him? I don't know just yet. But I will say I like the fact that his 1 and 2 are the 2 is still kind of useless, but the 1 is now a very, very good skill that you can incorporate if you want to, versus with the old uniform, they were both just dead skills. His rotation has gotten a little bit, I would say a little bit worse. I don't want to say like, because it's not terrible. It's just that you have to do like a 1-2 count before you cancel out of the forward skill. Previously, okay, I don't know why it's taking so long, but previously it was just like a 1 count and then you could cancel out of it. But now you have to wait for him to form the big bomb by waiting for him to go 1-2 with those 2 bombs and then combine them, and then you can cancel out of that. But besides that, the rotation is staying exactly the same. You're going 4, boom, and then 3, and then 5. Obviously, you throw the 6 out before, and he kind of slaps. And if you want, you can throw in the 1 because it's a full iframe, and the movement on it is pretty cool as opposed to with the other uniform that he had previously. Let me show you guys. Boom. The 1 and 2 were just kind of worthless. Like that was just a long wind up for him to get hit. Same for this one, long wind up. It's just basically useless skills. Okay. Whereas with this one, boom boom, you could just easily cancel out of the 4 and you'll be good. But now you have to wait a little bit longer. As soon with the old uniform, as soon as you see him throw 1 fireball in the sky, you can just dip into other skills. With this one, you gotta wait for that 1-2, you know, and then you can cancel out of that. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna tier 4 Johnny, even though he has gotten stronger, and I'm gonna show you guys that. And the reason for that is the only tag that he has that is useful for World Boss, because Johnny himself, the only place that you're going to be buying this uniform and building this character for is World Boss. Okay, he currently has no value for ABX or ABL. I guess you could build him for GBR, but why would you? There's so many characters that can cut through GBR. They're not making GBR harder. They're not making new GBRs. So like, what's the point, right? At this point, you would be building him primarily for World Boss Legend Plus. Okay, if you're going to tier for him. Otherwise, you can leave him at level 80 and you can just keep using the older uniform. Now, they did give him an extra line here on this uniform, which is 20% damage reduction, which bumps up his survivability. But I wasn't finding that he was dying. But truthfully speaking, I wasn't using him a crazy amount because he doesn't meet very many restrictions. Only thing he has for him is the fast movement tag, which it pops up, but it doesn't pop up nearly as often as the other tags that would make it so that he's someone to consider. Let me I can't see Thanos yet. I still have to wait 1 more day. As you can see right here, I didn't feel like being like a blubbery whale and spending a whole bunch of crystals to unlock the boss fight a day or so early. It just didn't make sense to me. But if you look at these boss fights and we just go through the restrictions, there's just not much that you're gonna get out of Johnny from the tier 4, like all the way to the top. There's nothing for him over here against Ebony, and this is where you would probably get the most value out of him as a blast type, because you're fighting Hull Obsidian or Black Dwarf the entire fight pretty much, and he's combat, so being blast, Johnny would be doing the most damage possible. There you go over here and you just scroll through. Like, sure, I could get some value out of him here at 39, but I have Storm, I have Strange. I just don't need him, right? And then you go further up, like there's not a fast movement tag that I can remember. So like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just nothing that I need him for. Go over here against Black Swan. The lower levels I've already beaten, which means I already have characters that can beat it. So like, why would I, you know? Okay. Agility, actually agility and fast movement are different. So I saw agility, and for some reason I thought fast movement, because if you're very agile you're fast, but it's not the same. I think they should combine those two tags into one, to be honest with you. It would make it so that there is more stages available, because there's characters that have agility but not fast movement, and in this case you have Johnny with fast movement but he doesn't have agility. So I think it's just kind of stupid to have those two tags. I think they should just combine them into one, like just fast movement, and just get rid of agility, and that would bump up the value of some characters here. But anyways, let me show you guys a little bit of a comparison. I guess we'll go against Jean, and we'll do stage 40. Okay, all right, let's do it. Do your little dash, 1 2, and then we cooking. As you can see, shit ton of damage. We throw in the 1 at the very end. If you want to, go ahead and just throw that in. We'll go ahead and just use the co-op so we don't take any damage. And that's a really good amount of damage, right? Like 20 seconds to push Jean. That is very, very good. Let's go. 1 2, and then we just go ahead and cancel out of that. Now you can kind of see that there's a lot less damage in that rotation, because hold on, we didn't have the awaken skill. But then also, as we get into the second phase, Jean is a little bit tankier, and by a little bit I mean a lot of bits. But boom boom boom, but with the awaken skill in the mix there, that was nice. Boom boom boom. I wanted to try and break her there, but it's cool. Alright. I would go higher, but I don't think I have. Okay, the 1 was still preloading, I guess. I don't think I have anything higher than this that he can actually do. Boom, 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 and then. So yeah, he's good, bro. He's actually like really good. I'm gonna just try and finish it off right here without having to wait for that nonsense. So yeah, that could have been even faster. So at no point in this I felt like I needed survivability, so that 20% extra damage reduction isn't really doing nothing for me. Let me see right here real quick. Oh, fast movement is 49. Whatever. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing up here for him. Whatever. Difference between 40 and 49, it's nothing. I just really wouldn't have Cyclops in what you call it. I wouldn't have Cyclops in Coulson. But it is what it is. We already ran 40, so might as well just come on, Circle of Death. There we go. Let me go ahead and just swap the uniform and show you guys the difference. From what I saw, it looks like it was about a 30-second difference between the old and new, but we'll see if that stays consistent. As you can see, the boy is still cooking. I'll go ahead and just use the co-op. Okay, so co-op didn't push, but it's fine. We got out. First phase didn't look much different, but it will become noticeable in the later phases here. One and two don't really do nothing for us. I guess it would be good for filling up the okay, the tier 4 if you do tier 4 him. Okay, probably should have done that differently, but I'm gonna go ahead and just fire that off. Could just fire the co-op there. So yeah, as you can see, like the extra line that they added for damage reduction, I don't see the need for it. Do you? Like, I don't feel myself dying with them. If it was like 5% extra pierce or something like that, then cool. Like that would have been crazy. But yeah, even then, without having more valuable tags, you just won't be using him that much. So it's just one of those situations where he's really wow. Is it really just, was I tripping, bruv? Either I played the either I played the old uniform worse the first time I tested it, or I don't know. Cause no, I gotta test again, bro. Cause like that's crazy. Did they finish at the same time? That's crazy. Well, the thing is, all they really did was move around the buffs, bro. So, and there's not really anyone else that I can actually use him on. Like, if even if I had these stages available, like he can't be used there. Like, jeez, like I literally have to go back to like Ultron or something. And this is mad low. I guess 79 Ultron could work. Because 79, I think, is right around, yeah, it's fast movement, right? Okay, let me set up a team here. Like, I just want to see. Okay, we got him for a support. And what else we got that would actually buff the guy? Yeah, you, put you there. Gotta get a leadership for you. Let's see supports. Does he have the fire tag? Yeah, he has the fire tag, right? So he can benefit from Robbie, right? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we'll put him with Robbie Reyes, and then what's yours? Flame resist? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's do it like that. Let's see. Maybe I'm just playing the uniforms badly. That's the only thing I can think of. Because the fact that both of them finished with the same amount of time is actually kind of crazy. But then again, I did get caught by Gene because I tried to be greedy. But if I tried to dodge the attack, that would have wasted more time. So it's like, you know? Okay. Yeah, this is not going to last very long, is it? Feels like I'm playing that mini boss that we get for the event game to get the Odin. Odin's blessing. Oof. Okay, I got hit. It's okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where else I could test him, bro. Like, I'd have to go to like a stage 9 Kang. And like stage 9 Kang, I would just be like one tap in the faces, right? So like it's like, ooh, okay. I don't know, bro. I don't know what I've been told. The world outside is oh so cold. But we heating it up with the boy. Alright, man. Okay, let me go ahead and just toss them out. Whoa, Robbie's so slow. You see this? Holy, he's so slow. Okay, come on. Let's go ahead and just do that, and then I don't know. Okay, so there's not really much of a that I could do to showcase the difference in clear speed, because I don't think it's gonna take much longer or go much quicker than that, to be honest, because we were able to prevent Ultron from going into his second phase. We pushed him right into the final phase. I guess right here we can kind of see how far we push him with the initial burst. But this is what happens when they just move around the numbers and don't really change much, right? Let's see. Did I get trapped? What the heck? Oh boy. I think what's gonna happen here is this one is gonna be one that traps me. Okay, buddy. So, yep. Okay. He's still staying in the center. Wow, he's still staying. What the heck? Bro, yeah, this makes it look like this version of Torch is way better, but it's just that Ultron didn't move. He didn't cutscene when I thought he would have. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like with the cutscene and stuff, it's gonna look like this one's better just because I should be able to one shot as soon as he come out of this thing. But then, yeah, see, it looks like this one's better, but realistically, that's just because Ultron didn't pull us. Like, I don't. Man, what do I do? GBR? Do I do GBR? Cause like, is there anything against Gore? It's female. That's villains. That's mutants. Okay. There's nothing conclusive, bro. And even if it was, like, I guess it doesn't really matter because I don't know. Every one of these stages have Doctor Strange available, and like, you wouldn't be choosing Torch over Strange, would you? Would you? Would you? I don't know. Um, Actually, yeah. What am I doing? Blast. Yeah. Is there a better support here? Coulson? Coulson, yeah. Okay. Maybe I go back against Jean without strikers? Because I feel like Gore's gonna be too easy, man. I don't know, bro. I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I took those strikers out, because leaving them there, they wouldn't have spawned in because they didn't meet the restrictions. But either way, I don't play Gore, so I don't really care about that. One shot. Yeah. Guys, drop me a line in the comments. Let me know how I could have done this test better. I really don't know. Like, I'm just cooking on the spot. Like, I popped in and I figured, let me show you guys my boy in a little bit of action. And yeah. Pop up. Man. Oh, didn't one shot there. I was looking for the co-op button and I realized there wasn't a co-op button. Oh boy. I don't know, man. 40 seconds. Pretty sure it's gonna be around the same. And at this point, is there even a point? We'll do it for science. Because they're a family of science. Right? We'll do it for science. Okay. One shot. Yep. So I don't know. I really don't see a reason to buy this uniform. You know, and this is what I was afraid of when I said Johnny was already really good. So I kind of had doubts that they could do anything to make me want to buy him. Like not buy him, but tier 4 him, right? Because he doesn't do anything new, exciting, or interesting for me. Like I don't know. Maybe you guys can see something I don't see, and then let me know in the comments. Ooh, I got guard broken there. I'm gonna die, but whatever. Yeah, that's not even that this uniform is worse. It's just that Gore moved away, and because I was rushing to try and give you a speed clear, character died. I don't something I'm like, see, that's why he needs that 20% damage reduction. No, That's player error. That's me trying to get the fastest clear time possible for the comparison. So instead of moving, I stood there trying to attack, hoping that I could kill before he killed me, and then I died. Anyways, ladies and gents, leave me your thoughts on the human touch in the comments, and catch you guys in the next one. Maybe they need to go back and touch him up, man. But definitely, this ugly Christmas sweater uniform visually is not for me. But it is what it is. I'm out of here. Peace.